Welcome. In this episode of Mystery Eombut channel, we are back to talk about paranormal phenomena captured on video, and we will do it by showing you a new ranking of disturbing videos. We will focus on a particular category, paranormal footage caught by police cameras. The dashcam, the body cams, and the surveillance cameras of police stations are now a widespread reality and serve to document the most disparate situations that agents face every day during the fight against crime. But there are videos of disturbing phenomena that are incredible and still remain unexplained. Let's start, but before, don't forget to support the channel by subscribing, commenting, and leaving likes. Mexico. Police officer Carlo Romero, on duty on a quiet Saturday evening, spent his night shift as usual between various tasks and the surveillance monitors of the heliport where he works. While observing the various surveillance cameras, Romero noticed a transparent figure wandering in the outdoor area, a silhouette that passed between gates and fences just like only a ghost can do. The police agent reported the incident at the end of the shift, and the investigators were amazed to see the images captured on video. By their own admission, the investigators found that there is no logical explanation for what happened, and that gates and fences are equipped with alarm systems that would be activated in case of forcing. The police commander also admitted that more than once he has received reports of strange paranormal events in that place. Officers who felt a cold breath in the neck while being alone, strange noises without explanation, or unexplained lights in the parking area. In 1981, a strange encounter near the Columbia River in Oregon caught the attention of Police Sergeant Russell. A sphere of light above the frozen river stunned the police officer and other witnesses, who called 911 to report the strange event. In addition to the images captured by the policeman, there is a radio recording of communications with the Police Operations Center.
Now it's just an orange glow. That's all I can see. Just an orange glow. The current is coming up. Better not be. Don't boil it. We're ready for the sun to jump here, Joe. I don't think the sun would just be in that one spot. We're moving to a higher vantage point, so you're telling us what it does. Well, listen. Somebody's revving up its engines.
The strange flying object appears to have made loud, accelerating sounds like turbines before disappearing into the sky.
I hope you're taping this, you guys. Yes, we are.
April 2001. While the police car is traveling along a dark and isolated road, it comes across a strange fog similar to a human shape, so much so that the driver suddenly brakes. A few seconds later, illuminated by a street light, a human figure crosses the street and then vanishes into the fog. Very creepy. India. A strange phenomenon attracts the attention of some passers-by and the police. The gym equipment of a public park moves by itself, causing certain amazement. We have some doubts about this video, mainly because due to the design of the equipment, a simple impulse given by a push on the handlebars could cause a rocking that would end only after a few minutes, even if it is difficult to think that policemen can lend themselves to this farce. What do you think about it? A strange behavior caught the attention of the colleagues of a security guard at the La Isla shopping center in Cancun, Mexico. The security guard sitting in his job location seems to have a conversation with an invisible person, so much so that he greets his invisible friend, as is customary today in times of pandemic, with his fist before raising his mask and continuing to converse with his apparently imaginary interlocutor. Given the strange attitude of the man, his colleagues contact him via radio from the control room in order to ask for explanations, and the security guard explains that he was talking to a colleague of the shopping center, a certain Joaquin Antonio. But what the security guard didn't know is that Joaquin had been dead few days before from stomach cancer. Having learned this shocking truth from his radio, the man jumps to his feet in shock to look around in search of the companion with whom he just had a normal and pleasant conversation. A thrilling experience. This video was shot on a police car camera during a night patrol. The two agents could have thought about everything except having one of the most disturbing encounters of their life. In the middle of the street, a young woman is performing a satanic ritual with the use of fire. The fire apparently has no effect on her. For sure, a creepy experience. In the United States, the figure of the Bigfoot is the center of attention of many researchers and adventurers, especially after the famous video of 1967 that shows the creature hidden in the bush. After that video, an increasing number of sightings were reported, and in May 2009, police officer Mary Scott, during a night patrol, nearly hit what appears to be one of these creatures. Surprised, he stops the car to take a look around, but without finding any clues. In the beginning, it was thought about a wild animal or more simply the joke of some kid, but the creature walks upright, and in addition that remote area results uninhabited. It has been analyzed that the being ran 10 meters in about 1.4 seconds, which is impossible for a human being. This video was caught by the surveillance cameras of a detention institution, and the images, in addition to being disturbing, remain inexplicable, so much so that the only possible solution is to think of an authentic paranormal event. The prisoner is in an isolation cell, and therefore it is reasonable to assume that he should have been alone in that cramped space, but is not so. A chill in the back rose in the surveillance guards when they saw these images. A figure hides behind the prisoner, a black and disturbing figure. That being gives off negative vibes. What do you think about it? A team of special forces intervenes following a report in an area known for drug dealing, but instead of a group of criminals, they will find much more.
Mano, que é isso, bicho?
The three incredulous policemen enter haunted premises, and in the midst of unexplainable paranormal activities, paranormal events that will scare them away. United States. Policemen, during a patrol in the streets of Garden City, were engaged in a car chase by a driver performing reckless maneuvers. The video lasts about 5 minutes, which may seem a short time, but passing them at full speed through the streets and obstacles of a city, and chasing a car that runs wildly, is an eternity. After several changes of direction and reckless maneuvers to get rid of the police agents, the car travels along a straight road for a few hundred meters, and then turns sharply left off the road. What is surprising is that the car seems to magically pass through the fence that runs alongside the road, the same fence that will stop the pursuit. Many hypotheses have been made about this case. The car, when out of frame, somehow managed to jump the fence. The net of the fence was not fixed and therefore opened and closed as the car passed. Maybe there was a missing part of the fence that the car went through. All rational theories, but at the moment the police have not found an explanation, and this case has been nicknamed the Ghost Car of Garden City. And we came to the conclusion of this video. I guess each of you has your own idea. Leave it in a comment and tell me, is it all true? Leave a like and subscribe to the channel Mystery e Omba. Don't forget to share these fascinating stories with friends. See you at the next mystery.